Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm feeling a little under the weather, but the show must go on because today is the 10-year anniversary of the motion picture Paper Towns being released. I did a fan film of this motion picture, and I filmed everything in the same dates of the original motion picture being filmed just 10 years later. In case you haven't seen the movie, it's a coming-of-age story about a teenager named Quentin, aka Q, who goes on a road trip to find a girl named Margot who ran away, but she left clues, and he thinks those clues are going to take him to Agloe, New York. And that's a place that was once a fake spot on a map. However, when the map was circulated, people showed up and they actually turned it into a real place, which is the true story of how Agloe, New York came to be. Now, for my fan film, I actually decided to retrace Q's journey from Central Florida to Agloe, New York, not just to visit a place that wasn't supposed to exist, but to celebrate the message behind it, that sometimes the best adventures are the ones that you have to find. And by that I mean I didn't know where Agloe, New York was before I left, because it wasn't an actual, real, official place. With that being said, let's begin the journey.
Wait a minute. That's not right. Hold on 1 second. I can fix this. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I've got it fixed. Now let's give this a second shot. Wait a minute, this isn't right either. All right, hold on, I got this, I promise. One more time.
The way I see it, everyone gets a miracle. And my miracle was that even though everything went wrong with my documentary, I still would have changed a thing. That's right, I'm literally starting out this documentary telling you that I did everything wrong, but that's actually part of the story. So let's get started. Almost all the equipment that I bought with me was completely untested and new to me, and I had to figure out how to use it on the road, which means there were lots of technical issues, lots of mistakes on my part, and you will see in the film that nothing is perfect. But I decided at a certain point that this project was so important to me that it was more important to do and to experience than it was for it to be perfect. And I am so glad that I made that decision because it made all the difference in the world. Once I was on this trip and I was going through these things and even all the headaches and trying to figure out how to use things on the road and all the mistakes and all the imperfections and all the things that I wish that I could have gone back and filmed in a different way and better, didn't matter. Because this ended up being a trip of a lifetime. I had all these experiences that I had never had before that were just really mind-blowing to me. And it really taught me to experience life for what it is and what is right in front of you. Now, if I went on this trip with a whole bunch of other people, I would have been too busy making sure everything was working smoothly between all the different people to maybe appreciate all the things that I saw and all the natural beauty that I experienced for the first time. And on top of that, if somebody else had been there before and they had all this experience with snow, they may not have felt the same way that I did. So it was a time to really make it personal, and because of that, it ended up being such a mind-blowing trip. So, much like Q in the movie, he was searching for Margot and ended up finding himself. I was searching for Agloe, New York, and I kind of found myself and found this passion that I've been wanting to do and actually making it happen. So even though this documentary was far from perfect, I really enjoyed it, and I really hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did making it.
So I brought food, but when I was actually driving, the cheapest place was a hotel, which I wasn't really expecting. So I brought a whole bunch of food with me, and then I was like, even if I have to get breakfast, it's cheaper to buy breakfast and stay here, but then I don't have the time. So I decided to get the food that I had already brought and try to eat with that. But the problem with that is there isn't any bowls for my for my cereal. So I put it in a cup and I learned some things. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Pro tip, okay? So if you're gonna have your protein in with your cereal like I like to do, put it in the bottom, okay? Put it in the bottom, because when you put it in the top and you're trying to eat real quick, you literally have to inhale some of this when you're eating it. Put your cereal on top, try not to spill any. Oh, much better this time, only one loss. And that way you can go ahead and put this in like this, and then you will be good to go. Boom, look at that. Now, excuse me, it didn't work. All the protein was stuck on the bottom this time. And then when I had the last sip, I inhaled all the protein. So don't do it. Just get an Airbnb. I am just so excited to be here right now, to be on this trip, to be doing these things. I just woke with such a sense of euphoria. Today is the real day. Yesterday I left so late and it was dark. I wasn't really having a chance to film anything. I also really didn't have a chance to drive that far. And today, fingers crossed, is going to be the day that I actually see the location. I ended up actually leaving so quickly that I haven't had a chance to test anything out or figure anything out. I'm actually learning how to use the ins and outs of this camera as I am on this trip. Same thing with the audio. So apparently I left the microphone on and it's dead, so hopefully the sound isn't too bad. I'm on this road trip and I basically left super fast because there was a possibility to see snow. Now that snow might be snow flurries, 45 mile an hour winds, stuff like that before that I've never seen, so I don't know if that's serious or not, but they were saying the driving conditions can be really rough. So the funny thing is I'm kind of like racing almost as fast as I can to get to the storm. By racing as fast as I can, I mean by doing like 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. But the point of what I'm trying to say is this trip is kind of like in the book, in the movie, where they're trying to meet her, trying to find Margot and as fast as they can, and then get back as fast as they can. So this is kind of like how it's working. And also like the movie, I'm not sure exactly where it is. So I went online and there are multiple locations as far as the map is concerned of where it could be. So I don't know exactly where it is right now. So I am gonna have to try to do some searching. I have like no time to research this before I get there. So I'm basically gonna go where I think it is and cross my fingers that it's either there or it's not too far away from where it should be. So I actually need to go buy some clothes because I don't even own a jacket. So I'm not too far away from doing that. Hopefully that goes well and I get a good one. I'll update you after that's happened.
All right, so I'm super excited. Getting closer and closer. Still don't have an Airbnb. I still don't know for sure where I'm gonna be staying. I still don't know where the place is, but because my car told me that the roads might be icy, it should be close to some snow or something like that soon. And I'm just really excited that we're getting closer. Sorry, that's just my car letting me know that I need to hold the steering wheel. But so hopefully I'll find a place. Fingers crossed. If not, might be a little bit, nerve-wracking. It looks like we're going into a place where there's not a lot of places to stay. There's not a lot of options, and it's also it says that there's possible snow flurries. So again, I don't know if that's going to be a big deal or not. I'm really excited about the snow. My car told me that it was possibly frozen or icy roads, so I keep on looking for them all over the place. Haven't seen any yet. I keep on thinking like, oh my God, there's ice on the ground, and it's just it's trash. People are just throwing trash out their windows, like plastic bags, but it looks like ice. So anyways, I'll keep you updated, but hopefully I will find something interesting and it's not too shabby out there in the woods where it's located. Look at all the snow. Oh my God, this is so cool. This is like, look how amazing this is with all the snow just drifting by. It may seem like simple or stupid, but this is like one of the coolest moments of my whole life. I mean, this is like amazing. I've never had an experience like this before. I mean, this is just like my mind is blown. Wow, I just drove through like a big dirt devil or something like that. I think here's another one. Woo! Oh, that's so amazing. This is so cool. All right, so now that I'm seeing this thing driving and I got a little bit closer to it, it looks like it's spewing out a whole bunch of stuff and it stinks too. So I wonder if that's some kind of like road de-icing thing, like salt or something like that, that is not fantastic for my car. Just demolishing all this like snow, whatever they call it, just blowing it right. Look at that, shooting right over top the fence. Look at that wind going by. There's something so magical and beautiful about this. It's just really amazing just to take it all in, you know? This is really kind of like a life-changing road trip. This is such a cool place, and look at the snow. Oh man, that is just so cool. Yes, I'm just wearing a t-shirt. I'm just getting out of the car, so it's, you know, it's not really that cold. It's snowing, and look, it's got my name over there, and there's a waterfall down there somewhere. You can probably hear it. The lockbox is frozen. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool looking so far. There's a roaring fireplace over there, and it is hot. It's making the whole place hot. It's crazy. This place is really cool. I'm not even gonna check anything else out yet though. I'm gonna go and go back outside. All right, so my face is kind of numb, but here's the deal. The people were super kind and they put some logs in the fire, but I think I got here a lot later than they thought it was going to be here. And I don't know if you can see it in the background. It's almost all gone, and there's not much wood left. So I came inside because I was getting cold, but I'm gonna do one last cold thing, and that is I'm gonna go out there and get some more firewood to sit in the front, but I'm gonna do it without a jacket, and I'm gonna do it with just my shoes. And I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know why. Part of me just thinks it sounds really fun, even though my face is a little numb, and so are my toes. My toes are decently numb, but it sounds like a fun adventure. All right, so I got my wet denim shoes on, and we're gonna go make it happen. All right, this is gonna be kind of like first person style. I'm gonna go brave the cold. Like I said, I'm just wearing my t-shirt, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Let's go make it happen. We're gonna get some logs, one, maybe two, I don't know, we'll see. Oh, I gotta unlock the door. All right. Ooh, oh man, It's a little deeper than it looks. I think 2 will be good. I'll get this guy here. This looks like a good one. Let's throw this under the arm. Maybe 1, 2. Yeah, I think we can get 2. I think 2's fair. I don't think they'll mind with 2. What is that thing? I don't know. All right. We did it. We did it. Let's just try not to slip and fall, because this is actually a little bit more slippery than it looks. Okay, now all we gotta do is take these frozen logs and put them in here. All right, I have no idea how to do this thing. Is that it? No, oh, okay, cool, there we go. Wow, look at that. This thing is like crazy hot. I can't even believe how hot this thing is. It's like, it's intense. I can throw this guy in there, see what happens. There we go. We should not touch the door like I just did. What does that do? Does this do something? Oh, I think that's it. Sure, I don't know. Okay, let's check back there in a little bit, see how she's going. Okay, so let's actually check out the rest of this place. It's super cool. This is such a beautiful looking place. Again, here's the view that I keep going back to. Boom, it's just, it's magic. Okay, and then they have this cool piece of art. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and check out the rooms in here. So this is a nice cozy little place in here. Great view. And then you come in here. I had no idea when I booked this place that it had this cool of a toilet. I did see the shower, and I was like, wow, that's cool. But one thing that I didn't realize either is this floor is heated. Like, this is warming up my frozen toes so fast, it's not even funny. I want to see first look during the day what everything looks like. This is what I saw yesterday. Oh, wow. It's still so beautiful, and there's even more snow, it looks like. Yeah, because that's the pathway where I walked up, and that's all filled in there, so it definitely snowed some more. What about over here? Oh, man, what is over here? Oh, that's the, oh my God, that's the water, there's a waterfall right there. Oh, and I hope nobody can see me because I am in my underwear. But I guess if somebody is going to see me, I'd rather be just looking at something, being fully amazed, looking out, and somebody could be looking in, fully amazed as well. All right, anyways, let's go. Let's see what it looks like over here. Wow. Oh my God, this is just breathtaking. What's going on? Even that. Oh yeah, there's definitely people out there. So maybe I'll get away from the windows. Try not to get too much in the car. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. Alright. This stuff is like, it's hard to explain. I've never seen anything so soft and delicate in my life. Oh, that's kind of cool. Get another couple of those. Yeah, that's totally working. This is my first time ever driving in something like this, so wish me luck. So far, so good. assuming it's not deep out here. Oh, wow, this is just so beautiful. Last night I drove through here and there was a big amount of snow there and it looked like I wouldn't even be able to get in, and today it just looks so small. It's really funny. All right, off to Agloe we go. It's just so beautiful. Oh, look at the snow coming off the hood. That's so funny. Oh, wow, that's cool. Whoa! That's so crazy. Wow. I just saw something super cool, and so I thought we would go this way instead of the regular way. So let's go ahead and check this one out.
In a quarter mile, turn left on the river road.
Look at this. All right, I'm gonna stop saying this is so cool and look at this. Oh man, but this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. Look at this, it looks straight out of, oh. This is like so narrow. Can my car go through here? I guess it can. There's only one way to find out. Wow, it's been like rubbed on both sides pretty good, hasn't it? Yikers. Okay, cool. Now that we're in here, nothing to see. But once we go on the outside. All right, now that I've been through here, it's super cool. It's super sketchy. Won't do that again. All right, so it says that we're coming up on it. And I actually did find some information online. Somebody said, they sent me like a map with an overlay, and I want to say that once we're here, you drive a little bit farther, and then there's a side road. And is this the side road? No, that can't be it. Maybe it's a little bit farther. I don't know. But I'm looking for the general store. Oh crap, all right, there's somebody behind me, I better go. Oh, Beaver Kill Valley, I think that's it. So I think that we can come up here and then take the first right. And I think right in here is where it was. Okay, let's go see if that's it. All right, here we go. So it looked like it was pretty shortly up here. I think it's that road over to the side. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think, oh, I see a sign. Is that the sign that that I saw online that said "Welcome to Agloe"? Oof, this guy's hauling behind me. So, oh my God, that's the sign. Welcome to the Agloe store. Wow, that guy just really passed me really fast. That's it, we found it. Oh my God, this is so cool, and I think this is where the old store is supposed to be, even though it's supposed to be like old, like, you know, falling apart and gone and everything, but I think this is where the original general store was. Maybe that, oh, is that like the old building in there? Wow, there's definitely something back there. I would love to go back there, but it's kind of far and it looks like it might be on somebody's personal property. This is so cool. I'm gonna see if I can turn around and get a better look, but that was a sign. I'm so excited. It's finally here, we made it. This is so cool, and it's just in such a beautiful area. That was like so, like, not expected. All right, let's turn around. There's the sign. We're gonna walk across the road and try not to slip because it is pretty slick out here. Yeah, that's definitely the sign. I can't believe that this movie was filmed. Obviously, it wasn't filmed right here on those dates. But this movie was filmed around this time. So it'd be harder to imagine them doing this movie where Margot is hanging out in the in the general store here. Wow. There she is. It's kind of deep, I guess. I don't know. This is some of my first time in snow. Just trying not to fall down. Oh, yeah. That's probably like, I don't know, like ankle deep snow? I don't know if that's a lot. Look at this. That's just so cool, man. I made it. I couldn't. This is like the coolest thing that I think I've ever done in my life. And, you know, maybe other people have done way more things cooler, but this is just so beautiful and just so amazing. It just blows my mind just to be here and to experience this. All right, so this is it. Started on my way home. It was just breathtaking to experience this whole trip. And the whole time, nothing worked right. I got a flat tire before I left that kind of messed all my plans up. So I was like, I'll go ahead and figure everything out on the road. And I didn't. I still don't know how to use everything on my camera. There's still things that I made tons of mistakes when I was filming. I'm sure I'm gonna get home and be like, man, I should have done all this and I should have done that, but this was still the best trip of my life. And I didn't even know if I was gonna find Agloe. I'd seen where some people had been online and searched for it for hours. And they finally found it, and they didn't even say where it was. And I was like, is that gonna be me? But I found it right away. Everything just worked out. It was really beautiful. And in a way, it was kind of like the story. There was a lot of anticipation, like, what was I gonna find when I get there? Because I had no idea what it was gonna look like, if I could even find it. And I think that something that was kind of like in the book, that kind of like happened in real life too, is just the fact that, you know, this is, the journey is kind of the beautiful part, you know? Like, I would have never had this experience if I tried to make everything perfect. I would have delayed, and maybe I would have never done it. I was gonna do this with a whole bunch of people. I was gonna buy the van and drive that gold van up here, and I was gonna do all these like trivia things. But I think that doing this on my own kind of had a unique beauty to it. It allowed me to kind of just let everything in and just experience this for the first time in my life. And not have to worry about anybody else or set anything else up. And it was a journey of a lifetime. I'm so glad that I did this. I'm so glad that I had these experiences, and all because of a book. I think that's pretty amazing. Well, it's time for me to get on the road, but I am gonna miss this. All right, bye.